Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. Over there is Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we're getting back to Wednesday, Season 2. This is Episode 3. Looks like Wednesday's going to have to solve these cases the old-fashioned way now that her ability seems to be kaput.
Yeah, I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to see how she's able to do it now. Maybe Uncle Fester will just show up and lead her in the right direction.
Look, Mom said you gotta pump the brakes a little bit. Last episode was a good one. We got our legend on the screen, Christopher Lloyd coming in, or part of him at least. That was entertaining, but can't wait to see what happens this episode.
Yeah, give me more. Let's go!
Saz's waiting list is 6 months long. How did you get her up to Jericho on a moment's notice?
She has a sore spot for disembodied appendages.
I've been so preoccupied with the children and cheering the fundraising thing.
No. Fred not got a Beja. Another hour in the Stasha's death touch. Thing will be in your hand.
Last night, I had the sudden urge to call my mom.
Oh, that
and
answers
ask her
that.
to be guest of honor at the gala.
Who is Mama?
Very distressing.
She is Nevermore's wealthiest alumni.
So Bianca.
Bianca, let's see.
I will never understand why my dearest mama has to make every interaction so torturous. Fortunately, I have a very high threshold for pain.
Which I find intoxicating. Perhaps I can help you take your mind off your mother.
Get a little dance sequence here? Is that what's going to happen?
Yeah, that is what we're getting.
Oh, what is this?
Looks like a B&E.
Those look like Wednesday's boots.
Nope.
It has to be Wednesday, going for the book. Goody's book.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she knows.
I'm going to slip into something a little bit more uncomfortable.
Oh,
Nice try. Look at that.
I underestimated your bat-like hearing.
And my maternal intuition. Did you honestly think I would hide Goody's book in there?
You used to hide our Dia de los Muertos presents in here.
Because I wanted you to find those.
Do you remember my favorite bedtime story?
Mm-hmm. The Salem witch trial transcripts.
In my most recent vision, I learned that I am responsible for Enid's death.
What did you see?
A headstone with Enid's name. It was in the middle of a graveyard filled with crows. They were being led by a one-eyed crow. Gelpin was murdered by that same one-eyed crow. These aren't random attacks. Someone is behind it all. I need to find the killer before they get to Enid. I'm not appealing to you as my mother, but as a fellow psychic.
As a fellow psychic, you understand your visions are unreliable and open to many interpretations.
Not mine.
They've been pretty
Yeah, I
accurate.
remember.
You've made a very compelling argument to never give you back that book. You haven't mastered anything.
But the only answers I have are in that book.
Yeah.
They're shortcuts that will lead you down a treacherous path filled with pain.
Your treacherous path is my walk in the park.
Oh.
You sound just like Ophelia. She was impatient and strong-willed and allowed her ability to drive her to madness.
I'm not your sister.
No, you're my daughter. And I won't fail you
This back
the way
and
that
forth.
my mother failed Ophelia.
This isn't over.
Nothing is over.
Nothing.
Hey, Ma, this ain't over.
You don't just shut it off.
I'm sorry, Machete. The romantic mood has unexpectedly escaped me.
Oh.
Maybe later.
More for me.
Double trouble. Call of the whoa.
Whoa.
Till I can thwart my mother and get Goody's book back. We might have to solve this case the old-fashioned way.
Look at thing looking good.
I have nothing to wear. And where's the top to my zebra striped bikini?
Hiding in shame. Didn't Davina borrow your swimsuit top?
Oh my god. Maybe she did. Thank you, Wednesday.
I don't know if Davina borrowed her bikini top. I just needed the decibel level to go down so I could think. That premonition stays between us. She's gone full Sylvia Plath over a bikini top. Who knows how she would react if she knew I had a vision of her death.
Oh,
Dying? Can I sing at the funeral?
Oh,
jeez.
How long have you been here?
Since this?
Make it disappear again.
that's where it was.
I already have a right hand. I don't need another. Go find somebody else to stalk.
The more you push me away, the more I'll want to please you. Classic emotional manipulation technique.
It's just your big eyes like looking at you.
Tough.
I'm late for a funeral. And if you're here when I get back, I'll be early for another.
Just gotta go protect the hive here.
So, Slurp just came back on his own.
Yep. He was sitting in here when I came in this morning.
Oh,
I think he's healing. Check out the inside of his skull.
he's eating brains.
So yeah, that he
I
eats.
think he's even starting to regrow a brain in there.
No, he
Incredible.
Oh.
And maybe it's fueling him. Yeah.
What are we gonna do if he runs away again?
Well, he may be brainless, but he knows he's got a sweet setup here. Who else is gonna take care of him?
Zombie.
Oh.
Did you hear that? She said his first word.
Yep.
That's right, I am your bro.
He's a zombie.
Don't use the Z word. How did you not know
Oh.
What is
Oh,
this?
what in the Gene Simmons is this?
This is way too dangerous. We need to tell someone.
No! They'll take him away or worse. Put him down.
He's already dead.
like talking
We can't
like
leave him here
this.
alone while we're out camping.
Don't worry about that. I already got that covered.
Right.
Uncle Fester?
Someone else said he's gonna eat. That
May the
story is
road
gonna
rise
be
to meet
interesting.
you.
Oh, wow.
Amen.
2 mourners. That's 2 more than Galpin ever deserved.
Ouch.
He was a former sheriff. I lost the coin toss with Riken.
And I'm here representing Tyler, who rather grimly asked me to make sure his father was really dead.
What's your excuse?
I'm mixing business with pleasure. And killers have a habit of showing up to their victims' interments.
Dr. Fairburn tells me you visited Tyler at Willow Hill. He won't give you clues. Whoever killed Galpin and Bradbury means business. Don't tempt fate, Miss Addams.
Apparently, you don't know Miss
Did
Addams.
Galpin ever visit Tyler?
Once. Within seconds, Tyler transformed. Almost ripped through those titanium bars. It took a full 5 minutes with a shock collar before he returned to his human form.
Whoa.
Wow.
Pure, undiluted rage.
Wow.
Well,
This
considering
killer.
their past.
I think they're an avian.
The ability to control birds. Intriguing theory. Rest assured, we have no avian patients at Willow Hill.
What if you are?
I appreciate your candor.
Like you said, the only reason that Tyler is safely locked away is because of you. I think that's worth a little off-the-record quid pro quo.
Quid pro.
It's more than Galpin ever gave me.
She's way too big of a star to just be the doctor back at the hospital.
Yeah.
She's up to something. I think she's.
We got a
maybe-
crow.
Oh, the killer's there watching.
So there goes my theory, because I was thinking she was the lead crow, but that was...
What do you always say about the show, though, Dave?
Misdirection.
Misdirection.
Well, that one I'm thinking is not a misdirection there.
Checking in? I need the key to room 302.
Love Bianca's powers now, because
Yeah.
we're seeing it more this season.
This guest is not to be disturbed, and I was never here. Mom?
Oh, Mom's back.
I told you to keep these closed. You haven't been out, have you?
I've been glued to the news. Yeah,
Oh,
Oops.
that's their compound.
but Gideon wasn't there. I'm scared. The only way you were leaving that cult was in handcuffs or a body bag. I wasn't gonna let that happen. I know.
Well, at least that's kind of tinker.
I'm not blaming you. You should.
We both know the only reason he married me was to help him recruit people so that he could steal their money.
The hard part is over. I got you out. Now you just have to stick to the plan.
You got the evidence that Gideon's a fraud, and I sirened those feds into action.
Okay.
Oh.
You're going to find him, and then, once he's in custody, we'll be free. I promise I will keep you safe.
Well, we know when characters say we'll be free.
Yeah. Or I promise to keep you safe.
Agnes, when you sent me those stalker text messages, how did you unlock Galpin's phone?
What was those drinks? That was a lot of marshmallows and
The
sugar.
nose is a little bigger.
What?
Got a shapeshifter.
I'm in.
Nice shape-shifting, Josephine. Anything for Wednesday, Addams.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
I grabbed what I could from Galpin's house before the cops did a sweep for our first case together. I wanted to over-deliver.
I don't know.
I find your lack of boundaries infuriating and your fawning devotion irksome. But your ability does have its investigative perks.
You like how she went with the exact same hairstyle?
Yeah.
She's even crueler in person.
Leave. You're both dismissed.
Order make it. The evidence is safe in the bullpen.
Bullpen.
What?
I think we're looking for an address to a house or apartment.
The bullpen.
Maybe it's the name of a bar.
No, it could easily be.
Right, of course. It's
It's like the third picture. There it is.
a cabin that we called the bullpen.
Pack weapons.
Oh.
Salute your shorts.
Yeah. What a great callback to an old Nickelodeon show.
Attention! It's time to heed the call to adventure. The buses are already here. Be careful loading those coffins.
Oh my god, yes! You decided to come. We're gonna have so much fun.
Tamp down the exuberance.
Nope.
A Wednesday slaycation.
Oh.
Scram, psycho.
Oh, she's
before
in
my
black.
claws slip.
Yeah.
Don't get your fur balls in a snarl. Insisting Wednesday. I managed to triangulate the exact coordinates of the cabin. I took the liberty of plotting multiple routes. She tried to kill me, remember?
Yes, but she failed. Which proves she's only an amateur.
Ouch.
Oh.
I deserve that.
Oh, God.
Secure me window seat.
I'll be sleeping with one eye open. Don't bother.
Gripping your
You
pillow
wouldn't see me
tight.
coming anyway.
I like the tension between those two. It's a great dynamic.
Despite my attempts to exsanguinate, you're not completely bloodless.
No, who do you think is in there?
What's with the vampire coffin?
I used it to smuggle signal flares and gasoline. You know, for the forest fire?
You mean campfire?
But whatever. As long as something burns.
The horn.
Hello, my pernicious prodigy.
Your chaperones?
Don't you find the
Look at
smell of
his
fresh air
outfit.
positively nauseating?
Look at those glasses.
The call went out for parent chaperones,
There you
and
go.
I spent my fair share of time under nature's canopy.
You know the concrete jungle doesn't count.
Dude, those glasses would be phenomenal.
Look at that umbrella.
Communing with nature is deadheading her precious roses in the greenhouse.
I thought we'd make it a family.
Umbrella does nothing.
Lurch, can you give me a hand with this?
Lurch is perfect because Lurch doesn't talk.
How's that little umbrella holding it over?
Oh, look at that.
Piece of cake.
Maybe you two could work it out.
Look at that waterfall.
Oh. What kind of games and events are we going to have here at the camp out?
Hopefully, that's
Maybe they'll play some Quidditch.
that slide.
All those. Well, you remember the canoe race?
That.
Do you guys have a tent like that?
Now that's a tent.
That is a
You have
tent.
to look up a predator. Allow me to be a helpless prey.
Not now, God only.
Oh.
Tish, I hate seeing you so out of sorts. Maybe you should give Wednesday the book.
I know your instinct is to give in to her, but we can't. I can deal with the venomous resentment, but I won't lose her. And darling, I need your full support.
No.
Jesus.
Can't even see.
Next
seems a little.
challenge.
At Camp Found Test, there are no cell phones and no normies for miles. Incorrect.
Oh boy.
I beg to differ with your last point. Ron Kruger, Phoenix Cadet Master. I reserved this campground 6 months ago for my annual Camp Claw. Cadets, what does Claw mean?
Camping, learning, adventure, wilderness.
You were so close. So close.
We have a signed contract, which means you need to pack your tents and vacate the woods immediately.
Well, I also have a contract signed by the camp's owner.
Old Jack.
Hey.
Yeah, he retired to Orlando. His son's running the business now.
Is that Anthony Michael Hall?
Yeah.
It is.
Oh my goodness.
If you and your dead-eyed drones want this campground so badly, then fight us for it.
Okay, Pigtails, what are you proposing?
In an unexpected change to our schedule, I am announcing the first Cadets versus Outcast Color War. Each side will have their own Team Zephyr, designed by our Da Vinci students.
The teams will comprise of up to 10 members. They will be divided into defenders and attackers. The defenders will hold the other side's Zephyr hostage. The attackers are allowed to recapture the Zephyr by any means necessary.
Any means necessary.
Oh, look at one of us go.
Then it's a race to the finish across Ciderback Falls, back here to the lookout tower. The first team to place their Zephyr on the tripod at the top wins.
You have 5 minutes to select your teammates.
Guess the Nightshades are back.
Bruno and I went in.
So do I. Ah, man. I'm sorry. This is a Nightshades only team?
Oh boy.
But sure, go ahead. Well, we can guard the Zephyr. I'll stone and you can siren anyone who gets near us.
The rest of us will be on the attack.
That's a good plan.
Hey, by any means necessary.
I only traded my bed for a tent to find Galpin's cabin. A troop of testosterone-fueled jarheads is not compromising that.
Noah, Dylan, Griffin, Jasper.
The music.
You're gonna form a perimeter. Don't let those freaks get through. Sir, yes, sir! I've hidden some crates of unsanctioned military supplies to even the odds.
Well, that answered my question.
Yep.
Bailey, you'll lead our strike squad. Victory is the only acceptable outcome.
Sir, yes, sir.
Defeat is not an option.
Sir, yes, sir.
I don't hear you.
Sir, yes, sir.
Of course it's an option. It's always an option.
Would you like to learn more?
Failure.
Defeat does not exist at Camp Jericho.
Attack squad split off.
Johnny Rico on that squad.
Unsanctioned military items.
Oh,
What?
oh boy.
Ooh.
Aim for the Gorgon's beanie.
Not a smart idea, pal.
Oh. Made that easy.
Well then. I did not expect that.
Not that quick.
Well, they're the attackers now, so.
Oh, look at this. The old Twilight run.
Straight out of Twilight.
Watch out.
Signal air support.
Yes.
The bees.
Good old Daniel Bryan. Fickle.
It's the bees, not the bees.
Allergic to bees too? Yeah. All right, you're on your own.
Yeah, pass. Huge pass.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
shit.
Oh.
Of course.
It takes more than chemical warfare to bring tears to my eyes.
Of course it would.
That takes someone almost taking out Thing.
Purple flare. Wednesday got the Zephyr.
Wednesday. How do you know?
But Wednesday's so far behind.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Invisibility is gonna come in handy in this case. Oh shit!
It's right there. Can anybody fly?
Zip line?
Yep.
She's gonna make the shot from all the way over there. Right in the middle, a dead square of a 4x4 post.
It's just like Tango and Cash. If I don't make it, are you even going to try? Depends how close you get.
I was just going to say that. Drop kick him.
Oh, here we go.
Wow, she didn't utilize the invincibility.
No.
I so thought that's what was
invisibility.
gonna happen.
I can't talk.
There goes the Zephyr.
What a victory.
You got outplayed by a pint-sized teenage outcast. How does that make you feel? The correct answer is worthless.
Thank you for your valuable feedback.
But a phoenix.
Oh, look at this race.
Bee stings.
Tonight, we recapture Camp Jericho.
Sir, yes, sir.
What do you mean? It's over. You lost.
This is gonna be interesting.
I see the bad moon
Fancy.
rising. I see
Of course, AC Slater plays the acoustic.
He would.
I see earthquakes and lightning.
Oh, AC plays the drums and the Zack attack.
Yeah.
Indeed, he does.
I hear hurricane.
Oh,
I know the end is coming soon.
I really wish she would just have a conversation with him instead of pushing it off.
Yeah, just like tell them what's up.
Wow, dude.
And I get it. They're kids. They're kids. I get it. But
oh, that's an interesting.
Yeah.
love it.
Haven't beaten 20 moves.
Oh, puppy.
Every mirror has a dark side.
Every mirror. Sure enough.
Lewis.
Just a red car. Bronte Wigan. Julian Mayojas. These are all outcast obituaries. Some died more than 15 years ago. All Willow Hill patients. Lois. If she's the one targeting outcasts, Enid could be her next victim.
Nope.
I was hoping we'd get something.
Nada.
Still got to go old
Woody's
school
book
with
is
it.
the only way to get my ability back. I've asked nicely. It's time to try something more pointed.
Oh, it's a raven.
Yep.
On the rise.
Thank you.
Jesus.
Is this an impromptu fundraising meeting?
No.
Look at him just squirming in there.
After we cage the pups, we're gonna sneak down to the lake for a midnight swim. You right?
Do we cage the
How long have
pups?
we been broken up? I know that Gorgons can be kind of slow, but I guess I just didn't want to believe it.
All right, here we go. Let's have it.
Be direct. Yeah, get out of here, AC.
Oh, at least he had the courtesy.
You're right, Ajax. I should have told you when school started that my feelings had changed.
Was it something that I did?
No. Just over the summer, I realized I wasn't that insecure girl who thought she would never fit in.
But I like that girl.
I know. She wolfed out and found herself.
You never gave me a heads up. I wish we could have just talked about it before you moved on without me.
AC Slater.
I'm really sorry.
It's
I
all
just
right, Preppy.
didn't expect things with Bruno to heat up so fast.
Plus, he's all city in 4 sports.
You remember that day in Uriah's Heap? I guess squirrels and rats can't work out after all.
Oh. Ouch.
At least they both had the conversation.
These young relationships can be hard.
I'm glad she was able to get that off her chest. And then
explain
him
it.
also. Oh. Oh, shit.
It's these guys, the cadets.
Let's move out.
They're all in
Feel
their
bad.
they're all in their ghillie suits.
Wednesday, are you here to talk?
We don't solve anything in this family with words. We do it with deeds. I'm challenging you to a duelo a ciegas.
That's what she wanted.
Yeah.
You want to cross blades in a blind duel.
With the champion?
I feel your grandmama's bony fingerprints all over this gambit. I know you two have been talking. She used to pit me against Ophelia in the same way.
This has nothing to do with Grandmama. It has to do with you crossing boundaries. We duel tonight, under the full moon. Do you accept my challenge?
Wow. Calling out mom?
Here we go.
There's my little landmine.
Secure this outer perimeter of tents first. Tie up the outcasts using your superior nodding skills.
Sir, we don't think this is such a good idea. They did win fair and square.
Yeah.
Who the hell told you to think? That's how you get killed.
Slurp is gonna eat this guy.
It's all about stealth and surprise. Go, go, go. You boys are with me.
Oh, somebody's getting eaten.
Yeah, it's him. He is done. He is done.
Yep. Oh! More brains. Oh.
Well, thank you, Mr. Hall.
Thing will be our witness. I figured it's best to keep it within the family.
On that we agree.
Whoever pierces the other's glass heart first wins. If I win, you return Goody's book.
And if I win, I will burn it.
Oh.
Oh.
Got a lot riding on this.
That's a... Oh, boy.
If only there was a swordsman that could have trained Wednesday. Lalo.
Good old Lalo.
Wasn't Catherine Zeta-Jones with Antonio Banderas and Zorro?
Zorro, I think, yeah.
Harbing a murderous zombie will get both your butts exposed for sure.
There you go.
What are you doing here?
Proving myself to your sister by handling her low priority tasks.
Look at big eyes.
I'll find you.
We need to find Slurp.
No way. I'm out of the zombie business.
Relax. Slurp never tried to eat my brain.
Because that would be empty calories.
Oh, shit.
The last time I was alone with the monster in the woods, I ended up in a coma.
That's very
bragging.
true.
Stop bragging.
You're getting rusty, Mother. I can practically hear you creak.
You know, you could just sneak a little peek on the blindfold.
Thing would call you out.
Oh.
Still bringing a knife to a sword fight?
Has anyone watched the Zorro movies?
I have not.
Me neither.
You taught me everything I know.
But I didn't teach you everything I know.
Oh, there's the line. Oh.
Hey, easy, easy.
What is this?
Hatchet?
Hatchet? Slurp? What are you doing?
It's going in the showers.
That's where Pops is.
Yeah.
Previous record player
Twinkle
in the
messes.
showers.
Besame mucho.
Well, this is going to get interesting now.
Patience. Corazón al día. Oh, you hide tigress tonight.
Pass.
Tigress.
Axe play.
That damn thing is getting pretty close.
Let me get those.
Okay, he made it. Woo.
What happened?
Oh, shit.
Get back in your tent.
In your tent.
Yeah, because the tents are...
The
that's
nylon will protect you. Sword fight. Yeah. Oh, that's game.
I'm sorry, darling.
I think you owe me one.
She really gonna burn the book?
Not
Teenage
anymore.
zombies. Sanctimonious scoutmasters. Camping is even more savage than I imagined. Turns out nature doesn't bring us together.
Little REM.
Slurp. It's better this way.
Friggin' Pugsley.
Defeated by my mother. Robbed of Goody's book. Drained of my ability.
Still watching.
I'm exposed to a predator that's always watching. Hiding in plain sight.
Oh, look at this.
Waiting for the right time to strike.
And
gone.
Just once, I'd like it if they stayed.
I'll probably duck behind that brick wall right there. Just like a little bit more simple than we think.
Why was Galpin keeping track of deceased outcasts? Who is Lois, and how is she tied to Enid's impending death? 2 roads diverge in the woods.
That's
I must
Robert
take the road
Frost.
less traveled.
Folks in the comments let us know about that last time.
And that road leads to Willow Hill.
Dr. Fairburn, the transfers here, I got them in 3989.
I want extra security on this one.
You think?
I'm authorizing 24-hour surveillance monitoring. We can take absolutely no chances.
She's
Welcome
back.
to Willow Hill.
Yep, of course she'd be back.
Love it.
What a reveal.
Love it.
Nice. Oh,
We knew Slurp
should
was
have
going to
known.
be a problem.
We should have known they weren't done with Christina Ricci. And I was skeptical of Fandy just because, you know, kind of a big star. Bring him in as just a bit part. That doesn't seem quite how we normally do things. But we'll see. I'm still not... Look, everybody is still on my board of possible criminals here. Everybody's still under.
Well,
Nobody's come off.
Should
yet.
be after the 3rd episode. It's not like by the 3rd, like, I know it.
They're
I
gonna
got
clear,
it.
well, I'll just say you might clear some people by that time, the 3rd
You
episode.
never know.
But in this case, nobody's off the board yet. No, this was a lot of fun, and you know, it really was more focused on, I think, the kids in the camp and them working together and some of the relationships. Of course, we saw that with Enid and Ajax. It was good that finally came to a head and they finally talked that out. You know, of course, we saw more interaction with Pugsley and Eugene and how they're going to deal with Slurp. And it was interesting because we really didn't get anywhere as Wednesday was just as frustrated, I think, as maybe some of the viewers. Like, we really didn't get anywhere with, you know, trying to save Enid. We just got some more questions. Really not any clues that we could use at the cabin. So I liked how they had the reveal at the end to kind of give us one big moment there right at the end with Christina Ricci coming back. Because, I mean, look, Wednesday's going to have to do things the old-fashioned way. We kind of said that with her not having her powers. Morticia doesn't want her to use them. I don't think she's going to burn Goody's book.
Nah, I don't think so.
I think, you know, Wednesday kind of saving her at the end, maybe that goes a long way. And I think Morticia knows that Wednesday has a gift that should be used, but it's got to be kind of used and cultivated the right way, I guess, so that she's able to control it. Because, you know, she mentioned getting the false visions from that earlier, but I'm trying to remember back from season 1, and it isn't like they were necessarily false visions. It was just kind of how she was interpreting them. And I think for the most part, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I thought Wednesday pretty much nailed them the whole season. I thought she was
pretty spot on.
The visions were pretty much, legit. So it isn't like, you know, it's not like she saw one thing and totally went the wrong way. Now, she did pin things on Xavier originally. So I guess maybe that's what they're referencing in the way she used her powers there. She thought Xavier did it. It turned out to be Tyler. I guess maybe that's a possibility, but it feels like you're making Wednesday fight this battle with 2 arms tied behind her back without giving her Goody's book. Me as the viewer, I don't see what the harm could be, as if Morticia let her use it a little bit or maybe coached her with it some. And maybe that's what'll happen in the next couple of episodes. Maybe the situation will get pretty dire and some things will happen, and maybe Morticia will kind of see things Wednesday's way a little bit, but we'll see. But Gomez seemed pretty proud of his son in this episode with everything with the zombie. That was great how they did that in the shower scene with the axe and everything, and Gomez accidentally ducking. Yeah, the licking of the back. That was that was for me. That was with Oak with the trail mix. The zombie
Axe
licking
play.
his back. That was something else. But And the last thing that I'll kind of hit on here is that we did get the reveal that Bianca did indeed use her power on Morticia, and it worked. I know some of us were maybe, I was a little skeptical. I think Diamond Dave might have been a little skeptical
No.
as to if it was going to work. No, you thought it was going to work?
Yeah, it's on the tape.
Oh, well, no, I just didn't remember because I didn't remember if you said you thought that maybe Morticia was going to let her think that it worked and she wanted to maybe teach Bianca a lesson.
No,
that's
that
kind
was
of,
me.
that was you? Okay. Getting my Daves mixed up.
You were right about it, Dave.
I was. But nonetheless, so it turned out that it worked. Bianca did do it, and it worked. And now she's got to get her mom out of some trouble with the cult leader still out there looking for her. So
Yeah,
see how
who
that
was
comes
that
into
one
play.
when they showed his face? He looked rather. Well, I know it was Gideon. The actor playing him, doofus. He looked rather familiar because that's where I was going to start too. Is with Bianca's mom was was actually able to get out of it, and I'm all over the place now. No, I'm kidding. No, like what you're saying with maybe Morticia will help out with the book with Wednesday. Well, she has blatantly talked many times about what happened to Ophelia, her sister, and her mom wasn't there to protect her. And so and remember, she had her own ancestor that was helping her that is now gone. Goody is gone. Mm-hmm. So she needs someone new to help her out with that. Yeah, see, is that Casper Diem from Starship Troopers?
Oh, that'd be awesome if it was.
That looks exactly like who it was.
Yeah.
Diamond Dave was just scrubbing it, so I wanted to. I think that's who it might be. But so you have a cautionary tale that's why Morticia is maybe she wants Wednesday to have, but it has to be baby steps and someone else who taught it has to do it because as good as hers are, and they were they're spot on. But here's the thing is then she also, when she knows that's going to happen, she still makes the mistakes that still ends up happening. So that's where it's classic. She knew Eugene was going to get taken out in the woods. Well, why'd you let him go out in the first place? You should have been hey, let's do this together. That type of stuff. So even though she knew the future was coming, it would still end up, doing whatever whatever it was set out to be. So that was interesting. And then bringing Slurp along for your camp activities at Camp Jericho. It was funny. The whole time, all four of us knew something's going to go wrong. Something's going to go wrong. And that, of course, it did end up going wrong. And it took out our camp leader by Anthony Michael Hall.
He still had Bender's.
Casper Van Dien. Who was correct?
Which that's funny. I was making a couple Starship Troopers references earlier on with the troops, and here it ends up being
Casper is in there. That's great to have him a part of the cast. And then obviously Agnes has been with her bug eyes, just always staring, always just reappearing in the room, just trying to give Wednesday everything because she's so starstruck, and including her friend. Her friend is a super fan. Yeah, we've noticed too. She's changing her hair. She has the pigtails and
same look,
and the same look, like she was in all black for the camping excursion. So it's going to be great, but. Wednesday's right. It might be annoying, but you have to use her to her great abilities of being invisible, where she can be wherever you need her to be at any time to be able to grab things and see things. Because I highly doubt. I mean, we could obviously be wrong, but that eye of the Raven would not be able to see her. So that would be a good thing for her to be able. You can do misdirection with make sure it's always following Wednesday and have Agnes go this way.
And we got a shapeshifter too.
And we have a shapeshifter, and so that's new now as well. Last season it was a principal. Now it's a student that can do it. So that'll be interesting to see how they use her, getting her in the clan, and then I feel bad for Ajax. I mean, he just was not told about it. Like, it seemed like, yeah, he was fine, but for him, he wanted the conversation and like at least tell me when it was over. Fortunately, Enid was moving too fast with AC Slater after seeing his guitar skills.
Well, I mean,
campfire. I mean,
it was that mullet answer. Let's be honest.
There for that guitar.
Enid saw
scene,
that
so
mullet and it was over.
It'll be interesting to see how that goes. And hey, at least Ajax got a little bit of revenge on him, turn him a stone, during their games. So another really good episode. Cannot wait for more.
Yeah, this was another really fun one. They're just keeping up with such good writing for this show, and it's just episode after episode. You never feel like anything's being dragged out. You never feel like there's a moment where you can stop trying to figure out what's going on and what's happening. And they're doing a really good job of mixing a lot of different. I don't know if components is the right word, but they have you worried for some people, they have you excited, they have you laughing with the levity, they have you being like, this person's sketchy. So they do a very interesting job with this series of kind of mixing fun with seriousness, with a murder mystery. And, for me, coming into season 1, at least, I was like, I have no idea what this is going to be about. None whatsoever. And so to kind of go down again this murder mystery path for a second season, I think is great. And people obviously love the first season, one of the most watched shows of all time on Netflix, and people are loving this second season as well. And you can tell why. The character development has been great. We got to see Pugsley with his zombie friend. Maybe not the best decision ever, bringing him to camp, but Eugene couldn't stop him, and even though he was going to bail, for what it was worth, he tried being a decent tent mate, I guess. But so that was fun. I love that they brought in Michael C. Hall here for this. I mean, I haven't really,
Anthony Michael Hall,
not
Michael C. Hall is somebody else.
Yeah, he's that's Dexter, Anthony. Yeah. But, haven't seen him in a minute and getting my halls mixed up. But that was it was kind of funny how they did like the whole cadets versus outcasts. It gave you like that camp feel, and that was one of the things that the principal had talked about, is wanting to bring them together as a community and stuff like that. And these sorts of things, winning challenges and things like that can definitely do that, create a sense of school pride. And we saw that here. Of course, Wednesday coming in as the hero again. For despite her not wanting the popularity, she's sure done a good job at setting herself kind of out there in front as far as interesting characters here at Nevermore. So I like the fact that we have, I don't want to say her sidekick, but having somebody with the ability to turn invisible, that certainly helps. We got a shapeshifter now, which... I mean, I think the shapeshifter, that's got to be one of the most underrated things. I mean, if you can make yourself look like anybody, I mean, think about the information and the access you would have to all sorts of different things. So, that was a fun aspect of this whole thing. And then, of course, along the main storyline, we got the murder mystery, her going to the bullpen, finding some old clippings. It's such a classic, like, murder mystery thing. I found old clippings. Why does somebody have these old clippings? And we do know, at least as far as, serial killers, that's one thing. Sometimes they keep mementos, sometimes they keep newspaper clippings of the things that they've done. We saw her take out a serial killer over the summer, and I don't know that she's too far off the trail of catching another one. So I'm excited. I think, again, this has been a lot of fun. And, Catherine Zeta-Jones is crushing it as expected. But, it's another great episode.
Yeah, I'm getting more intrigued every episode of who is the Crow. So the way they keep at least having the Crow in one scene in each episode so far, I think it's great, because sometimes we see TV shows we'll show you once and then we'll kind of brush by it and won't even touch it until we absolutely need to get to it. So I do like that, even though the Crow hasn't been on this spree, in this episode at least, we still got something or to be like, hey, here's the crow over here. So
Yeah, and then that figure at the end that they
yeah,
show
the
with
figure. Now the crow going to the figure again, kind of wanting to lean on it might be Auntie, but could be wrong in that theory there. As far as like Bianca, now her story's gotten more interesting because we saw how strong-armed Mom was trying to be towards her while blackmailing in season 1, and now she's like pretty much broken and Gideon on that raid and everything.
Yeah.
Where Bianca's the one who set it all up.
Made it happen.
I'm actually surprised that they gave us, and maybe I shouldn't be, but I thought if for something like that with Bianca, they would actually give her a little bit more time with the audience to show everything. But it was just here it is. And now maybe from here, that's probably where we're going to go with it. Like, all right, we're going to give Bianca some more time, but she's going to be kind of on this path over here while Wednesday and crew are over here doing this.
That's what's nice about it is that you have Bianca's story, as kind of small as it might be, but it's still going on, so they can kind of use that while Wednesday's doing her thing. I just like the dynamic it adds, where you kind of have 2 stories going. I guess maybe 3 if you include Pugsley and whatnot.
Yep, some subplots that they got going on. With the cabin, I was expecting a little bit more, and this isn't even a big deal, but I was expecting more like a lair, but it was just really behind the mirror there. That was it. So I was expecting a lot more, considering how it started off. And he said, "Yeah, this is where we're at the bullpen."
Mm-hmm.
But either way, that works.
Yeah,
I mean, it's still simple, really. Yeah, and the way that the Anthony Hall went out, I think it's great. I kind of forgot about Slurp until you started mentioning it by the tent. I'm like, oh, well, if anyone's going, it's him. Yeah. So the whole Slurp situation is getting intriguing too, because obviously Slurp has some kind of motivation to regenerate, and he needs brains to do that. So who's going to be the next victim in the next episode or an episode after that? Can't wait to see how that's going to turn out.
Red shirts for him.
Yeah, and with Wednesday now losing to Mom, I'm real curious if she's going to really burn the book, because I feel like
that look she gave at the end,
it looked serious.
That Morticia gave her was almost like, "I'm proud of you, thank you." When she
wants to,
she absolutely saved her.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not like Slurp was like
she was gonna bite the brain. It's gonna be
I don't know, it looked like there was a little bit of
dinner
distance
numero
left.
dos.
But Wednesday didn't hesitate, so that's what was great about that too. She didn't even hesitate. She whipped the sword and got Slurp before anything bad could happen. But again, I am curious to see if Morticia is going to actually burn the book, because I feel like there's a ton of information in there that maybe shouldn't be going up in flames that Morticia probably could use later too. But at the same time, I believe that Morticia is going to be trying to prove a point to Wednesday, as she's been trying since episode 1 here.
Always trying to prove a point.
And maybe it might be a hard point to prove to Wednesday, but Wednesday's pretty slick. So maybe Wednesday might do something to get a second chance, because I think Wednesday's going to stick to family rules here and not take it, but who knows?
Well, I think she's got a level of integrity, although she likes to sneak around, where, look, they made a deal. They did the whole glass hearts thing. Yeah. Here's what I'm wondering. If Mom doesn't say I burned the book, because right now Wednesday's saying, I need the book to get my powers back. I need the book to get my powers back. And
Mom said, no, you got to do this way.
Right. And I'm wondering if Wednesday thinks the books, or the book has some sort of external, advice that she needs to have to get the powers back. And Mom is going to say, well, it's gone. And then when Wednesday gets her powers back, eventually she's going to be able to say, see, it was always inside
it's
you.
like Spaceballs.
And the Schwartz.
It wasn't about the ring.
It was never about the ring.
Oh, that's brilliant.
That's the one they've used.
Spoilers for those who have never seen it.
They've used the same theme in a lot of films. But I think after, she's going to say, oh, by the way, here's the book that you wanted. I saved it for you. That's my prediction. And I think if Wednesday were to get her powers back on her own, realize that, hey, this is something I can control. I had to take it slow. I had to not, just be too gung ho, and then get the book back from Mom. maybe learn a little bit more.
Well, maybe.
I think that creates some real cohesiveness in the family.
Well, they're going to need it because Christina Ricci's back.
Yeah, and that was an awesome reveal too. So now how?
Oh, she's far
we still
away
got-
and another one and a different
They
one.
brought her in though. So we got her there. We got Tyler there. I mean, we still have a lot of players.
It
in
made
play.
you think they were taking Slurp there, you know?
They probably still took Slurp there, but he's probably a little easier to control.
It's like their version of Arkham.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
Basically.
Look at you.
Yeah, really enjoyed this episode. Of course, they leave me wanting more for the next one, so can't wait till we get to it.
Yeah, you guys all enjoyed it already. We are really enjoying season 2. Cannot wait for more. So for Appleton Oak, Diamond Dave, that's Mason Quinn. I'm of course the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.